Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to enable 60 frames per second on Pcsx2 and use 60 frames per second patches. So I've seen some tutorials online and I feel like they overcomplicate some of the process. So what I'm going to do is I'll provide a link in the description to everything that I'll be using, all the websites, and and a link to the setup video as well. So first of all, what you want to do is grab a hold of this Pcsx2 cheat converter. Again, there'll be a link in the description. Scroll down, go to Pcsx2 Converter.raw. It'll download. I've already got it downloaded, hence the one. You also want to grab hold of WinRAR. You can use something like 7-zip, for example. If you have a tool that can extract RAW files, you can skip this step if you've already got WinRAR. So if I click download and download WinRAR, and if I just click it, and I'll go through the setup process. I've already got it installed, but I'll do that anyway. And mine's defaulting to the D drive because it's already detected that there's a previous installation. Click install, and that's fine. You can associate it with stuff. I'm just going to leave it as is. Done. There we go. Close that down. Next, what we want to do is go ahead and I'm going to delete this. So we're going to create the file from scratch, which you'll see in a second. So without using a 60 FPS patch, what happens is even if you get 60 frames per second reported on Pcsx2, that's just saying the emulator is capable of running 60 FPS, but the game is not necessarily running at 60 FPS unless it was coded, which most likely most of the PS2 games were not. So for that reason, you'll need a patch. Doesn't work on every game, works on most of the big games that you probably will want to try. I'll be using black to test it. And okay, so just right click, extract. Again, you can use 7-zip or some other tool. I've already got it extracted. There we go. Just click the converter.application and it says launching, install, and there we go. So now what you want to do is open up the 60 FPS codes link, and in here find the game that you want to play. And for me it's black. And also another thing to bear in mind is the the serial number code. So this is a US version, so this only works with the US version of black. There may be some games that have, let's say, an EU version, but just bear that in mind. And to confirm what version it is, well, SL US is always US, but to confirm, and we'll need this link in a second, type in Pcsx2, the name of your game, so black for example, into Google, go to the wiki link, and just go to the right side, serial numbers, NTSCU, which is the American version. There we go. And there's the PAL version as well, and the Japanese version. So this is the one it works with. Okay, so now that that is open, what you want to do is copy and paste these two codes. Ignore this. This is just saying that for black, for the American version, for this CRC code, and it's a 60 FPS patch. So you just copy that and open up your converter. If I try and convert, it'll give me an error, and that's just because you can't have these comments during the conversion process. Click convert. There we go. Now what we're going to do is copy that, open up Notepad or Notepad++, Sublime, whatever you want, basically some sort of simple editor. Paste this in there. And now what we're going to do is save it. So click Save As. But before we save it, we want to figure out where our cheats folder for Pcsx2 is. So to do that, now it's pretty simple. What we'll do is there's a cheats folder there, but that's not the cheats folder that's configured. I know because I've already tested it. Go to Config, go to Plugin BIOS Selector, go to folders, and then cheats, find out where it is. You can, deselect that and, select an old folder. That's totally up to you. I'll leave it at default. Go to Open in Explorer, and this is where we want to save it. So Documents, Pcsx2 cheats. And if I go back to this, we've copied it. It's in Notepad. Now what we want to do is save as. go to all files, and it is in documents, Pcsx2 cheats, and now we want to save it here. We want to save it as the .pnac file, which is the cheat extension file. And yeah, it's basically you're enabling a cheat. That's how you patch it to 60 FPS. So for the file name, you can go here. It's basically this minus the 0x, because it's hex, you don't need the 0x. Or another way of finding out is if you go back to the wiki, go to the region for the the version, the cheat that you're using, go to where it says CRCs, and the CRCs for each individual one, and copy that. That's the method I always use. I find that's more of a safer method. It's just you're more likely to not have any issues. Paste that there, put .pnac, that's it, save, and there we go, we're all good to go. And you just repeat that process for every single game. And now if I launch up, Pcsx2 is already launched up. And now what you want to do is make sure enable cheats is selected. So you make sure it's like that. And that's setting will persist. So if you don't want cheats on a certain game, or you don't want something, you just make sure you disable it for when you launch Pcsx2 and play a different game. So I'm going to go to, first of all, I'm going to not enable cheats and show you how black feels without it. And go to boot fast. I'm gonna load a state because black takes forever to get anywhere. So as you can see, even though it is saying 60 frames per second, it doesn't quite feel like a 60. So even though it drops down a bit, that's just my physical hardware and the fact that I am recording. You can ignore that, but I'll do it around here because I know I'm always constantly getting 60 when there's not much stuff. So that's how it feels when Pcsx2 is reporting 60, but internally it is running at 30 or potentially lower, depending on the frame rate. And what we'll do now is enable cheats. And if we just maximize this a little bit, so if I go to now run boot, reset it, I'll minimize that. You'll say 2 cheats, that's what you want to see. If you say 0, something's gone wrong. You've put the cheat file in the wrong place, got the wrong CRC, something gone wrong. If it doesn't say, cheats have been enabled, as you can see. Turn the volume down. You probably can already tell it's, feels very smooth, but let's, load up a state. Load state. So obviously I've got no volume on, but as you can see, that is feeling and looking a lot smoother. The reason I'm not doing, turning around, because I know on the hardware and the fact that I'm recording, it does slow down. But again, that's just a hardware issue. But as you can see, feels and looks a lot nicer. So that's it. That is how you enable cheats. Not enable cheats, well, enable cheats technically, but enable 60 frames per second on your games. So again, just bear in mind that not all games are currently supported. A lot of the big ones are, so feel free to check out this link. Another thing I'm going to show you is this spreadsheet that I'm creating, Pcsx2 60 FPS cheats. This will be in the description. And you can literally just download the cheat that for black that I've just used. The reason I don't recommend this route, for the simple reason I'm slowly compiling it as I'm testing games. Right now there's only black on there, whereas all the codes are available here and you can create your own cheat. So first of all, recommend that you go to here. If the game's here, great, grab the cheat file from this Google Drive link and then just put it in the cheats folder, wherever that is. If it's not here, then go to the 60 FPS codes cheat converter and make it yourself. So that's my recommended steps. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what other Pcsx2 videos you would like to see next, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.